Welcome back, YouTube. Started off with a bass here this morning and got a new GoPro. I'm trying to figure out how this thing works. And I sure missed the footage of having to wrestle this one in. But we'll get familiar with this camera. And it'll just take us a little while, get it figured out, and get adjusted to it. The settings and stuff on here are different than what my other one was. But I'm trying to get something with some better sound quality. So I hope y'all can hear me. But we brought some worms, and we down here to catch a fish any way we can catch him today. This is that time of the year where some days you can have some hard fishing to catch a fish. Plus, we down here to try to get used to this, get familiar with this GoPro here. I'm used to the GoPro 5, and this is the GoPro 10, so features on here is totally different than my other one. And it wasn't a good sign for me to start off with not getting no footage of that first fish back there. Anyhow, we could get used to it one way or the other, and it'll just take a while using it. And like I say, hopefully the sound will be better. Oh, come here, you little whippersnapper, you. What are your little shell? Look like you crossed between a shell cracker and a bream. One of them crossed up fishes. Come here, Shelly. Good sized shell cracker. I don't think we could keep no flatfish today. We catch a bass or a crappie or something other, we might keep them, but otherwise we just fishing, enjoying the day. The sun's coming up and it probably won't be too long before it starts getting hot. A little small shell cracker. You were sure running with it to be so small, buddy. Get your little self back in there. Grow up to be a 2-pounder. They're biting a little bit this morning. Better than what they bit the other morning. I see that moon spilling again. I went outside last night, then I seen that moon getting up. Fish should be getting back on the beds. Come here, Stumpy. Sitting over there by them lily pads. Oh, cut that out and I'll get you back in the water. There you go. Well, the stump knockers have started biting down here, so we're getting a lot of bites this morning, but they're little ones. So that is a good sign. So the little ones are starting to feed. The big ones should start to feed, but they sure wasn't doing much for a while. Got another one over there biting it. Shell cracker this time. Usually eating size shell cracker. But you're lucky today, buddy. Down here trying out the camera, so you lucky. One thing I want to find out how long these batteries will hold up. I think on these, I don't think the batteries last very long. They don't last long on none of these GoPros. Come on there. These little bream are biting it everywhere. I must be done throwed back 20. If the little ones is biting, the big ones has got to be biting too, but this tide is high right now. I don't know if we can make it till the tide goes out, because it's still filling. It'll be hours before it gets down kind of low. Well, we put a smallmouth out of there. That sun's right in our eyes. Oh, pretty smallmouth. Oh, go back and grow up. Use a good size, good eating size. But you'll be bigger if you grow some more. Got a line whistler on here this time. You ain't no monster, but you sure whistling that line. No pretty brim. At least y'all was starting to bite some. For a long time you couldn't hardly catch nothing on the top. Nothing with no size to it. Go back and grow up to be a pounder. You getting up there. Whoa, come back, come back. Good size for a speckled perch. Good eating size. And y'all are some pretty fish. I ain't lying to you. Pretty fish, all kind of colors. Pumpkin seed, that's y'all's original name. We always call you speckled perch. A little bass biting on the earth one here. Come here, buddy. Bass fishermen will be waiting on you to grow up somewhere they can have a tournament with you. That little baby stump knocker. The fish is biting, I got to say that. But it's getting through these little ones to where you can get a big one to bite. That's the problem. These little ones are grabbing it before the big ones have a chance. See if there's another stump knocker might be backed up over in there. Use the eating sizer. I'm trying to find one of these holes back up in here where there might be some big shell cracker and brim backed up at. Sometimes you can find them big ones up in these corners. You'll have to catch 4 or 5 out of one spot. That's sometimes now. You don't always do that. That's probably a little stump knocker. Yeah, it probably is, because he ain't holding it good enough for me to hook him. Yep, that's what it was. Little chunk knocker. Whoa, here, come back here. Use a little bit bigger shell cracker. We may have to keep you because you might be swallowed it. I love to come up here sometime and fish in these swamps. Something big swirled over there. Especially in the summertime, because You got more shady places. You can get up in these nooks and corners in these swamps and have more shade. Let me get this one off of here. Usually one of them eating size stump knockers. Man, my brother Billy would have ate you up. You and that speckled perch. Those stump knockers don't get much bigger than that there. This tide just turned to start going out. Maybe it'll pick up a bite on some of them bigger fish. Hopefully, anyhow. Oh, come here. Probably a bed of y'all jokers bedded up on that corner there, y'all stump knockers. Sometimes them little smallmouth and stump knockers will be up in the same spots. But the smallmouth just ain't bit real good this year. I don't know what's wrong with them. Oh, you little tiny brim, you. At least the bite is picked up. Y'all might be little, but many a time on these last few trips, I was coming down here and I was had to fish hard to catch fish. I'd caught some big ones, but I had to fish hard to do it. And they biting a whole lot better today than what they had been for the last month. But there's a bunch of small ones biting right now. But it is what it is. Missed him. I don't know if he'll bite again or not. That little red breast backed up in the swamp here. And this cool place back up in here. Well, no, they don't feel that big. Oh, one of them little chunk knockers. We picked up the old spinner here and throw hit a little bit. They has quit with that brim buster. So we can see if we might can get old brim to hit the old spinner here. It's got, sun's got up high there now. It's about 11 o'clock. Man. We pulled old Molly out of there with the old spinner. And man, as you look scarred up and beat up, and you know, you got them little parasites on you. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Got some up here on his gills and stuff. Rough looking fish. Look like you've had a hard time, buddy. He's a nice one though. Go back and clear up. Winter time will clear you up. What the world we got this time? A garfish. Don't cut my line, you aggravating thing, you. Let me get my pliers and get him in here and try to save my hook and my spinner before he cuts my line up. These little stump knockers, they're be no bigger than what they are. These little jokers can pull. When they first hit it, man, they hit it like they're a big bull brim or something. Another molly. You don't look as tore up and as bad as what that other one did. You good and clean. No mites on you. But I'm gonna have to redo my little grub there though. Those old brim. No monster, but a good eating size brim. Y'all quit with the brim buster with the worms, but y'all hitting old Pinky here a little bit. A lot of time I catch a crappie, the pink colored grubs, but the crappie ain't too active right now. But we'll catch what we can catch. Oh, come back here. No healthy smallmouth here. I might keep you to go with the wifey's bass there. She loves y'all smallmouth. Y'all mind her a tilapia back in the Philippines. Keep her one of them to go with her bass fish. She's been asking for a bass. It's about 12 o'clock now. That sun's got up there high. And just had something hit at it, probably a stump knocker. We'll give them a little while longer. It's getting hot now. Good hand-sized shell cracker here. Grab that thing. Whoa there, buddy. Stop spinning round and round, would you? Your belly swole up. Full of eggs. Moon filling. Still a young moon. Pretty shell cracker. Whew, it's getting hot. Hot, hot, hot. Another shell cracker. You full of eggs too. Don't cut that out. Now you done fell off in the bottom of the boat down there. See what all you did? You'd have got those right back in the water if you would have acted right. All right, cut that out. I'm messing up my shoes there. Go back out there and grow up to be a 2-pounder instead of cutting up and all that. YouTube, they's even quit biting the old spinner here now. Sun done got up high. It's about 12 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go home and upload this footage and see how it looks on this camera and what I got this camera set at with the color and the width for the lens and all that. See how much I picked up. Try to get it adjusted. Might take a few trips of fishing with it, but we'll get it dialed in. But the batteries seem to hold up pretty good. None of them don't last long in these GoPros, but anyhow, I hope you enjoyed, and we did catch some fish. We didn't catch no gollywhoppers, but we did catch some fish. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you the next time, YouTube.